Hello everyone. It's James again. And before I start today's video, I just want to quickly say, all work in this video contains 100% original content of and by myself James Smith, otherwise known as Bgood 4000, and was uniquely created with NAWMAL software, by myself James Smith. As I purchased commercial rights from NAWMAL to produce my unique and original video with this software. Commentary is uniquely my own thoughts, feelings, and expressions. Now that I have that out of the way, I do hope your day is going way better than fantastic. And your journey to self-betterment is going way better than fantastic as well. Today I wanted to talk about something important. And that is what the toxic evil person, no matter they be a narcissist or another variety, thinks about you. Your life. Your accomplishments. Your failures. The things they trick you into. And the evil things they do to you. So forth and so on. They simply find it all extremely funny and humorous. However, there are certain types that are way better at hiding this fact than others. Many narcissists can reel this feeling in order to remain as the helpless or so-called helpless victim to the person they are really abusing. But the psychopath, at least some of them, because I believe there is a scale depending on quite a few lifestyle, upbringing and experiences that will possibly teach the psychopath or not teach the psychopath how to handle things in a way where they can somewhat control, or can't control how they feel whatsoever. Impulse control is one of the many signs of psychopathy. It could be the signs of other mental and emotional issues. Yes. Very true. But the psychopath has a very hard time reeling in their feelings of anger. Meaning, the many people that you see in prison for beating someone within the inch of their life for senseless reasons. There was a story of a man that was telling another man that his tattoos were going to send him to hell. Now, regardless if you agree or disagree with that statement, that's a strange thing to bring up to someone you don't know in a public place. Then, as the man with the tattoos was from some reports trying to get away from the man that was screaming at him. The man that was screaming at him said God can't save him, threw a bar stool allegedly at the man with the tattoos and then allegedly punched him, which led to the man with the tattoos falling down and striking his head and later passing away as the result of his injuries. Now, this man behind me that is accused of such things. Again allegedly. But if true, what would make such a person do such a thing? Well, if we are just talking about real-world stuff. Someone with impulse control problems. Someone that sees something that angers him so much he would do such a thing to a perfect stranger and public, and there is no stop button for him to say wait a minute. I know I have my views on tattoos. But maybe I should just live my life and leave this stranger alone. Someone with impulse control, however, doesn't have the stop button to reel themselves in. But some might point to other possibilities, such as it being evil or demonic in nature. Many people throw around the word evil and demonic. And actually many times those words actually fit. But those saying such words don't want to look at what that really means. You see, someone like Schabusiness was knee-deep in doing hard substances. And from what it appears, occult practices. She was researching or looking up flaming pentagrams before she committed her sick, twisted, and evil crime. In court, when her lawyer tried to ask the judge to possibly not show the photographs of the condition of the body of her victim, stating a doctor could just describe it, probably because he didn't want the jury to see the evil nature of how bad and sick the crime was and is. But as this back and forth was happening with the lawyer and the judge giving his answers as to why the photographs should be shown, something in those answers made Schabusiness amused, and she started to crack up and laugh. She had no control over how she felt and had to act it out. Now it's true, less dangerous mental health conditions can do the same, where the person might laugh or grin or whatever in situations that don't match what's really going on. However, What we see with Taylor Schabusiness, and even a brief interaction with her father who is in prison for some bad crimes, let's just say. As he's being led away after his testimony, he says to Taylor, "I love you." But then he says, "Go Bears." Meaning the football team most likely. And she says back to him with a smile, "Go Bears." And it's reported that her husband, who's in prison for allegedly being a substance dealer, let's just say, says he supports his wife. And the reason why she's in the spot she's in is because of her mental health conditions. You see, there are some instances where those with true mental illnesses do a horrible crime. Or they were just high as a UFO and do a horrible crime. But when they are in more of a stable mood, the regret hits them. And from what I see in her and her father, and from the statements from her husband, there is no empathy. And if there's any there, it's strange and odd. And doesn't make sense to those watching what is happening. The truth is, Taylor Schabusiness might have been laughing in court for the same reason why the Joker laughs. Because he and she thinks what's going on is funny to them. No more, no less. It's not funny to us, but it's funny to them. And they just can't help but laughing at what is happening. And this is why a narcissist is so dangerous. Because a great many narcissists can hide these traits. We oftentimes talk about the mask of the narcissist and when the mask drops, so forth and so on. What I believe you are watching with Taylor Schabusiness is what the narcissist truly feels inside. But they wear a mask to not show how they feel while they make their way in society. Look, whatever Taylor Schabusiness's problems are, evil and demonic are an accurate way to describe what she did and to describe her in general. Did she open herself up to demons at an early age? You know, you might be shocked on those that get knee-deep into occult practices and substance use at an early age. And usually we see such people doing the worst of the worst crimes to people. Then we find pentagrams 666 written on their journal. And you mix that with substance abuse, and Satan has an open door. That is if you believe in that sort of thing. But just look around. We are seeing more random and horrible things happening. Almost as if demons are finding more and more people to occupy. And what better person to occupy than someone that has no empathy, no remorse, and that has ruined their mind with the harshest of the harshest substances. With that said, take a good look at Taylor Schabusiness laughing. Because all of the evil that the narcissists did to you, this is what they are doing when you and no one else is around to see them. Let that image sink in. And please be careful who you let into your life. Because not everyone means you well. With that said, I do hope your day is blessed. And until next time, bye for now. And be good to yourself.